right, so great job to my first, second, and third place people here. Congratulations, you won bragging rights. Great job. We're going to go ahead and skip over to the questions. Okay. In here. Okay. What is the third part of this rule of the road? Red, right, blank. That one's going to be red, right, returning, like we showed in this graphic right here. The red buoys will be on your right when you're returning, whether that be coming in from the ocean, in from a lake, into a canal. Green going gone, so you're going to have the green buoys on your right when you're exiting, but the red buoys are going to be on your right when you're returning. And I say buoys, I mean the beacons or the buoys. So that is red, right, returning for the first one. Okay. If two boats are meeting head on, which direction should they both turn to get around each other? I included this little graphic right here. They are both turning right or to starboard. So great job there. Yeah, that's all for that one. Number 3, which side of your boat is the danger zone on? Is it on the left side or the port side or the right side, starboard side? So just like I had you guys do, where you put your left arm right out in front of you, and then your right arm out to your side and back a little bit, that would put the danger zone on the starboard or the right side of your boat. So that's your danger zone. I believe it was there's your danger zone right there on the starboard or the right side of the give way vessel. Okay, what shape are green navigational buoys? So the ones that are odd numbers, are they triangular? Are they triangular, circular, or square? Green navigational buoys are the odd number buoys. And like we talked about in this diagram, they are squared off. Okay. What shape are the red navigational buoys, which are the ones that are even numbered, in the same graph? They're the ones that are triangular in shape. So why are heavy winds dangerous to sailboats? Is this a multi? They could possibly flip the boat. They can create big waves. Heavy wind can make you lose control, or not this one. So this one would have been the first 3. I did click all 3 of them. There was a little checkbox there. So that one is all 3, and definitely not the 4th one. Okay, why is shallow water or skinny water? You might have heard me say the term skinny water before. That's just another term for shallow water. So why is shallow water bad to sail in? I believe this one was a multi-answer too. You can see all the fishies. While that's cool, that's not a bad reason for you to sail in there. You may run aground. That's true. You might not be sure exactly how deep the water is, so you might hit your keel, centerboard, daggerboard, or your rudder on the bottom of the water, or on the bottom of the body of water. You may not know what's under the boat. Same thing. If there's a rock formation there, or sand, or oyster beds, or whatever it may be, you don't necessarily know what's under the boat, and you need to use a motor there. You don't technically need to use a motor in shallow water. If possible, sail out of there, but if it does endanger you, the boat, or any marine wildlife, go ahead and drop a motor, if you have one, and get on out of there. Okay, on a warm summer day, which of the following should you not wear sailing? Should you not wear a t-shirt? You should wear a t-shirt so you don't get sunburned. You should definitely wear a hat so your top of your head doesn't get sunburned. Should you wear some sailing shoes like I showed you earlier? If you're on a bigger boat, definitely wear your sailing shoes. I wouldn't wear a jacket. It's a hot day. A jacket, you could get heat exhaustion or heat stroke. Okay, why are sunglasses recommended to wear in the water? I believe this was a multi-answer also. They can help block harmful UV rays. Very true. You look cool wearing them. You do look cool when you wear sunglasses, in my opinion, but that is not a recommended reason to wear them on the water. They definitely help with your visibility because you're not squinting trying to see if the sun is possibly in front of you or reflecting off the water into your eyes. That's another one. And you can see underwater. Those are goggles, not sunglasses. So that would be helps with visibility and help block UV rays. Okay, if you sail often and develop blisters, What should you wear on your hands? A shirt, a hat, sailing gloves, or latex gloves? That one is sailing gloves. Latex gloves are like the gloves that doctors will wear. So it's definitely not that one. And a shirt and a hat don't go on your hand. What is the left side of the boat? That is the port side. Remember, port has 4 letters, and the word left has 4 letters. So that's the easy way to remember that one. What is the right side of the boat called? That would be the starboard side. Just use your process of elimination, port and left, so then it has to be starboard. What is the front of the boat called? That is the bow. We talked about that on one of the other boat diagrams. The bow is the front of the boat, and the back of the boat is the stern. Okay, the blade on the back of the boat that you steer with the tiller, that would be the rudder. That's the blade in the water that you steer with your tiller. Remember, that tiller is kind of like a steering wheel, and then it allows you to steer the boat, and then that is connected to your rudder, and that's how you steer the sailboat. Okay, what is the tall, normally metal tube that comes out of the deck of the boat? That would be your mast. It's not a skeg, it's not a boom, because the boom doesn't come out of the boat, and it's not your tiller. All right, what is the canvas called that is held by the mast and the boom? That'd be a sail, so it'd be your mainsail. We talked about the jib sail or a foresail or a head sail. It's not that one. Hopefully you're not having to use a bed sheet as a sail, and obviously it's not the last answer choice there. What is the shorter, again, normally metal pole that attaches to the mast and the bottom of the mainsail? That would be your boom. Obviously, you shouldn't have picked mast because mast is in the question there. Your tiller is what you use to steer, and your rudder is what you steer with your tiller, so that leaves the boom. All right, so this one I touched on. What line do you pull to hoist the sail up the mast? That one is your halyard line. This first one right here. Like I said, your halyard line hoists your sail, so the H's go together, halyard and hoist. Your sheet line is what pulls your sail sideways in and out. We didn't talk about mooring lines, so I wouldn't expect you to know what those are. Even though it's always good to have extra line on your boat, that's not what you would normally use to hoist the sail up the mast. All right, what line do you pull or release to control the sideways motion of the sail? Like I mentioned in the last question, that is your sheet line. Your sheet line is what makes your sail controls your sail sideways. The body of the boat, as I called it, is the hull. So great job, guys. All right, Kate, Chelsea, do we have any